Okay, here I have a 2010 Tw200. Bike's got a little over 3,700 miles. I'll just kind of do a walk around, show you what I've put on so far. I got the Jimbo Shield, Moose Racing, Bark Busters. I've got my little GPS mount. I installed a 12 volt for charging cell phone and GPS. This is an old wristwatch of mine. I just cut the straps back and put on a piece of Velcro on the handlebars and then on the back of the watch. Stuck them together. I've logged several hundred miles. Watch is still there, and it seems to be pretty sturdy. And it does a trick. That way, I can get to work on time and so forth. You can see the rear rack. I have that, and then I have a Kolpin Fuel Can Junior. It's a 1.5 gallon fuel container. Comes in handy. And also, that I mount back here to my rack, I have if you look over here, that's my Rubbermaid action packer. I bought the tool tube from ProCycle. I haven't really had a chance to use it yet, but definitely planning on it. See, I spent this winter kind of building the bike the way I wanted, and it was one of the things, and we'll see how it holds up this summer. For all you TW fans, you guys know that that's not the original taillight. That's the LED kit from ProCycle. I bought that. Definitely much brighter. When I apply the brakes, it does not dim my headlight anymore. That rear taillight was brutal for using voltage. This one here is much better, being LED. I really like it. I also bought the stash box. It's, for what it is, I just mounted it to the existing plate for the LED taillight kit. It's pretty solid. It's not going anywhere. These bikes don't really have a good place for registration, so I bought this, and this is where I keep mine at. It's not going anywhere, and I really like it. I bought an FMF exhaust, just put it on not too long ago. I put a few miles on with it. Haven't jetted the bike yet. Just basically kind of doing a test run. It doesn't backfire, and it seems to be run, pretty responsive until I hear some backfiring or maybe some sputtering. I'm not going to really worry about jetting it. Usually, I try to run my stuff a little rich. When it starts to warm up this spring and I actually get out and get to ride it, I'll see how it handles. I try to run it just a fuzz rich, that way with lean conditions through the hot summer. But like I said, I'll check the plug and see how things are going. But right now, I don't really see a need to jet it. But we'll see how that goes. And if I do jet it, 1 to 2 jet sizes on the main. I definitely won't mess with no, I'm having a brain fart here. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The idle jet, slow jet. I bought the Moose Racing skid plate. Nice thick aluminum, nice quality. We'll definitely put that through its paces this summer. I highly recommend it. I'm sure you guys seen from the side shot that I installed a homemade headlight protector, nice and sturdy, and also these LED spotlights. They were like $55 off Amazon. And I just wired them up, used the existing mounts for the reflectors, just drill them out slightly larger, and they seem to work just fine. I think that unless you wreck and smack them, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. What I did for a switch, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera or not, but I put the switch down here. I just took a razor blade, like a utility knife, heated the tip, cut the plastic back like butter. If I had more time, I'd take the seat off and stuff, and I'd show you how exactly I wired it. You can kind of see here, this wire conduit piece, I ran one through. This one here is not in it. However, it is already somewhat protected. And then where the wires meet back here underneath the tank, I just heat shrunk it and ran it back to the battery. I wired it up. I do have a relay, a fuse relay, in case something happens. It'll pop that before burning something else up like my lights. But this here, it looks factory. I'm picky. I kind of have a bad, when it comes to this stuff, I guess it's my OCD. I don't really know. But, I'm just picky. I like everything to look nice. Some guys say, well, you should have put it on the handlebars. Well, this works for me. I know exactly where it's at. I don't need to fumble around for it. And mainly when I use this, it's going to be on trails anyhow, because these lights are too damn bright. They piss cars off. I'll show you how bright they are. It doesn't do any justice. My iPhone doesn't exactly pick up how bright they are, but they are brighter than the headlight. The headlight I'm running is a stock headlight. But until it burns out, I'm not going to replace it. Waste money I don't need to. So, but that's about it. I've left these lights on for 2 hours before. Come out here and hit the bike, and it started right up. So I don't think they pull very much juice. So they probably don't need a relay. But just in case, I did it anyhow. I'll go ahead and do a cold start. This is a completely cold start. It's about 0 right now outside, and it's right about 7 o'clock. And we'll do a half choke cold start for you guys. Definitely cold. Choke is off. It's on an idle. Alright, that'll be it. 2010 Tw200. Thanks.